Sagittarius placements, this is a reading for you. This could be your energy. This could be the energy of someone you're connected to or the circumstances. Reading may play out from the perspective of the cross watcher. This is a timeless reading. It's also very general, so take what resonates only and let the rest go. Understand that this is not a gender specific message. Time and energy are fluid. And yeah, all-knowing source, divine spirit, archangels, guides, ancestors, ascended masters, God and above, my higher self, my galactic team of the highest light and resonance, star races, star family, allow me to be the clear channel. Show me clearly what I need to see for Sagittarius placements. Allow me to be the clear channel and show me clearly. Allow me to tap into the energy and bring forth the most important, most healing messages for those who need it the most. Thank you so much, guys. I'm on to do a quick message for you. There are a lot of big developments that are taking place for me at this time. Of course, you can't say too much on here. You know, we have the creature beasts that that stalk, that watch, that wait and hang on our every word. And you guys all know that my channel is heavily shadow banned because yeah, it is what it is, you know. I speak the truth, you know, nothing but. And so my videos don't really get pushed out like that. Okay, so if you guys do like the content and you do like what I share and you do consider yourself Soul Tribe, definitely share, definitely like the videos. It will help them get around a little bit more. But that's something that you guys know I never ask. Only if you feel led. Only if you would like the info I share. If it touches you in any way, brings you some sort of truth, helps you clarify certain aspects of your intuition, then yes, do so. A couple announcements. My website, if you guys have tried to go to it, it's not actually up right now, and it's because I'm trying to find a better oh gosh, well, I'm drawing a blank. Oh, a better web provider than the one that I used to have. Okay, I have access to it. It just wasn't running well. It was a lot of things I wasn't happy about for the price, and so I am going to be working with someone to get something better up and running for you guys. But again, when I get the time in between all the things that are going on for me, I will be posting messages that I feel led to post, okay? But definitely feel free to reach out to me, my True Soul family, via my email. All the information is in the description below the videos. And if you have questions or guidance and you need guidance about certain aspects, feel free to reach out at any time. What else? Yeah, happy full moon in Libra. Obviously, it was at its peak on the 12th. Today, the sun is in Aries, the moon is in Scorpio. You know that Scorpio's traditional ruler was Mars, okay? Its current ruler is Pluto, but we can't, you know, discount anything. Everything matters. Everything is relevant. So I definitely connect Mars energy with Scorpio. It's there underlying. It's the fire to the water. Okay, out of all of the water signs, Scorpio is going to be it's going to have more of that physical energy that gets them going, that very fiery will and tenacity. You know, most Scorpios are very diligent. They're very hardworking. They, you know, have this like Energizer Bunny, you know, in terms of how they keep going and going, and they're relentless. So yeah, I mean, even with Pisces, you know, their traditional ruler is Jupiter, and that is fire, but it's more gassy. And then you mix it up with the Neptunian energy, you know, it's a very low burning kind of a ethereal cosmic fire versus Mars and the Scorpio energy. It's very physical. But that being said, that's where we are today. Okay. One of the biggest energies I was getting for you guys is that there is big major completions. Okay, let's back up a couple of seconds. Yes, full moon energy. I posted something and I was outside in the rain. I saw this beautiful flower in bloom, and that it just gave me this energy of what this full moon is really about. And being compassionate and forgiving of yourself and others, and how you interact with others, and stepping into this more detailed analysis, right? Because the south node is in Virgo. Okay, yeah, the south node is in Virgo, and it was in Libra, and it's like it's a continuum of what is like phasing out south node energy, right? So now that the south node is in Virgo, it's like this more detailed analysis about what has to be mended, or what has to come out, or what has to be accounted for in what we're releasing with, again, the Libra full moon. Venus rules this full moon, and again, its worth, its value. And again, Libra, in terms of Venus, it's more of the airy and the mental, and the communications, and how we are using our mind, and in connection to, like, I guess, psychic energy, things of that nature. And we're not going to get too much into astrology talk here, but all the planets we have in Pisces, again, reflecting of our north node energy. And we just came out of the north node in Aries, right, which is the polar opposite of Libra. Leadership, maybe being a free agent, maybe standing on your own, being, even if you're not separating, even if you are in a relationship, it's about how you can assert yourself, right? And that's all the energy that we have worked on at this point. As we move into the north node in Pisces, it's still like, okay, how are we actually implementing this in terms of our highest versions, our highest spiritual path, okay? And again, it's just a lot going on that I couldn't even begin to talk about in this message. But with the Venus ruling this full moon that we are still kind of experiencing, it's like the two sides of Venus, right? Because the full moon is in Libra, but the new moon will be in Taurus, right? So it's going to be more of the earthy aspects, and literally, what connects us to the earth, what connects us to our feminine energy, what connects us to nurturing and ideas and creativity and manifestation, and what is blooming, right? The new moon brings in the freshness, the manifestation, okay? So don't resist, okay, what is falling away at this time within yourself, within your relationships, within your connections, within your family, within the world, okay? Because what is about to bloom is going to be refreshing. It's going to be beautiful, just like that blossom in the middle of all of the greenery and the rain, okay? There's something very, very low that's connected to the root and the sacral energy that is transforming within you, or being regenerated within you. And it's something that's completely gone, okay? It's completely done. And the longer, if you try to hang on to it, you will get pulled back into some sort of cycle, or there will be resistance, okay, and stagnation, which you don't want. We want to be as light as a feather. We want to be that butterfly coming out of the cocoon and taking flight, okay, vibrating high. So the message that I got for you guys today is, I pulled a divine word, okay, and it was copious. And copious is plentiful, it's bountiful, okay? Although she took copious notes in class, she found that she was missing a big picture that would have tied all the information together. The fertile, copious land yielded rich harvests, okay? So it's like like in the example, this person took very rich, deep notes, very plentiful notes, very detailed notes, okay? And although she did this, she found that she was missing a big picture that would tied all the information together, like we're talking about, right? The North Node in Virgo, the South Node in Virgo, it's like all of the details and all of the receipts and all of this, okay? But Pisces, the North Node, there's something, even with Jupiter, right, that it's going to be, there's going to be something in your situation, okay, during this period that is going to bring a lot of missing pieces together, okay? Again, copious is representing, okay, something very plentiful, something very bountiful. Again, this could be someone who has been having some sort of infertility issues. The seed is going to plant. Okay, this idea that you've been working on, it is going to hit home. It's going to be inspirational to someone. Someone's going to get it. Something is going to stick. Something is going to land. Okay. Somersault down the runway off the vault. You're sticking the landing. If you've been doing this, running down the runway, doing this somersault, triple, quadruple, backhand, some sort of flip on the vault, and you've not been sticking a landing for, who knows, 10 years, 7 years, 6 years, 6 months, whatever it is, 6 days, it's about to stick, okay? Now, Cornucopia shares the root with cornucopia, okay? A horn of plenty, okay? The symbol of the Native American Thanksgiving holiday, okay? Okay, that's originally where it came from. Okay, of course there were tweaks. There were tweaks from the invaders, okay, if you will, but copious. So that is beautiful to me, okay? Very, very beautiful. Some of the important aspects that you guys need to be mindful of, okay? So we have the animal symbolism of the frog, okay? Feminine energy, creation. The frog is a creature of the water and has been associated with new life. In Egypt, they were placed on mummies to facilitate rebirth. The abundance of frogs at the time of the annual Nile flood also associate them with fecundity. And that's just another word. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Fecundity. But that's just like abundance, or something that's very lucky. In South America, the Orinoco people considered the frog to be the lord over water, a feminine symbol, and did not kill them. Among Native American peoples of North America, the frog has been associated with the moon, which is also a feminine symbol. Okay, again, we're getting this cornucopia energy, this copious energy, this fertile energy, which is really coming through here. Plentiful, bountiful, okay? And it's so funny because I got 30 different cards that has something to do with women in terms of some of the oracles that I pulled for this message. But, okay, again, Native American people of North America, the frog has been associated with the moon, which is also a feminine symbol. One story tells of a frog jumping into the moon, where it rules for eternity. And I mentioned this fable or this myth before. But the part I left out, because I was going off of my memory, I just said that the frog is connected to the moon and how the frog jumped to the moon. But I left out the part where it says it ruled for eternity. So there's something that's coming back, maybe back into like, that has something to do with the matriarchy and how, you know, it's so funny because, you know, with this Neptune and Aries energy, and you guys, I get real excited about Neptune and Aries because I've been talking about 2026 for a really, really long time when it finally, because right now it's just visiting, it's kind of just dipping its toe into Aries. It's going to retrograde back into Pisces, but it's going to officially move into Aries, I believe, sometime before at the very end of 2025, going into 2026, something like that. But yeah, that goes back, you know, Neptune was last in Pisces. I mean, Neptune was last in Aries in like 1870 something, if I may be off some numbers, but there's big things that are happening. But I feel like with this, you know, frog jumping to the moon and the feminine energy ruling for eternity, has something to do with like ancient eons ago, where there was a turnover and a thievery of the matriarchy being in rule. Okay, that has something to do with this message somehow. Okay, so that was the frog. I kept getting the energy of a leopard, so I do feel like, you know, you're changing your spots, or someone in your energy could be coming around trying to change their story, or trying to be something that they're not. Okay, also we have this energy of this sacral chakra. There's something very important about your sacral chakra. Okay, that is very important at this time. Okay, revel in the present moment and feel deeply into your senses, the sensuality of being alive, the breeze on your skin, the scent of damp earth, the feeling of aligning perfectly into the temple you call your body. This is about diving into the depths of the present moment, where all your facilities are available for creative, divine creation. Nothing is left to the past or caught in the future. All of who you are unites in a moment of ecstatic conception. Let yourself drop into passion, intimacy, and loving connection with whatever you are birthing into the world, and with whomever you have chosen to co-create. Something about co-creation, okay? This could be, again, your co-creation with the universe. Okay, again, this is a big manifestation energy. Again, cornucopia, copious energy. Okay, plentiful, bountiful. And again, this could definitely be something to do with ecstatic conception in terms of that, but it could also be someone actually conceiving. Okay, or something sticking, put it that way. Back to that analogy. It's so funny, I'll share with you guys that during one of my meditations recently, there was something that came through about the present moment being the point of power. The present moment being the point of power. So at any given time during this period, if you feel a certain way, or you feel confused, right, about who you are, about someone coming into your energy, trying to change their spots, something about, again, whether you're male or female, this is about the energy of receptivity. This is about the energy of receiving, your intuition, your subconscious mind, the moon, what you feel, okay? Walking through the shadows. You are being encouraged to understand your power, and that the point of power is the 0 point. The point of power is the present moment is the point of power, and you can bring yourself to the center of that present moment through focused breathing. You could just be in a moment, right, where something is rattling you, or you may feel confronted by something, or someone could be targeting you, trying to get a rise out of you, and all you have to do is just stop and intentionally take a deep breath. Inhale on a 4 count, exhale on a 4 count, and that act, you are bringing yourself into the present moment. And that is your power. And from that place, anything can happen. You can restart. You can restart what you were going to do. You can rethink what you were going to say. You can bring yourself to a calm place before you make a decision. Okay, so that's important for someone. And again, this may have something to do with some sort of sacral, core, sun, healing. And for some of you, this could be connected to a sexual encounter, okay? Or you could already be in some sort of connection, okay? But whatever you do, you definitely, if you're not in a committed relationship or, you know, at this point in time, even those are being questioned, but use your discernment, okay? And honor and protect your energy no matter what, okay? You know, the intuition, your higher self is going to whisper to you. You're not going to be, nothing's going to feel confusing or rushed or, you know, like that. But that's for some of you. There's something huge about, someone could be born in the year of the snake, but there's something huge about a gift or some sort of solar archangels of the sun, or some sort of solar deity, or something that connects to Tiamat or Horus. There's something here about even Metatron, okay? There's something here about a gift, okay? A sacral gift that is bringing in some type of ecstatic conception, okay? The other energy here, definitely getting Andromedan. I'm getting Syrian energy. It's, you have unique gifts, and if you don't know it, then now you know. And if you haven't tapped into them, you're about to. Or there is something here that you have to explore, or something that you're going to. And again, this could be new gifts coming online, okay? But it says unique gifts, and we all have gifts to bring to the world. If we all did what we truly excelled in and enjoyed, our talents and abilities would enable our communities and our planet to thrive. If you haven't connected with your purpose, look at your quirks and what they are telling you. What makes you unique? Look for the positive sides of your oddities and traits. Things you have considered shortcomings might be the qualities that enable your gifts. Are there things you'd like to try or feel pulled to explore? Now is the time to follow these whispers. You never know what they may reveal, okay? There's something about codes, and again, ancient star codes, okay, that are connected to this ruling energy. Like, again, feminine energy, whether you're male or female, there is something that it's like, again, copious, very fertile, very plentiful and bountiful. And yeah, I mean, there could be energies that are trying to intercept this leap, right? The frog leaping to the moon to rule for eternity. I don't think that there are principalities, energies, entities, or people in your energy that want this, whether it's karmic energies, past life energies, work karmic energies, karmic family, rogue twin flame, dissolved contracts, whatever. Something's big. I don't know if you guys did some sort of deep meditation, whatever it is. It's time. You already timeline jumped. You guys are already, you've already won. You're already where you need to be. The cycle's already closed, but there's been something that's been like slammed shut, okay? The world came out twice in this quick message, okay? So this is definitely an ending, okay? But after the world is the full, and again, someone's about to not just take a leap of faith, but literally is about to jump into not the satellite moon, but the small original Luna that's out there, but they mask it. Okay? So, the last important message for you guys as your divine guidance is also about you being a realm bridger. Okay, there is some sort of radical expansion that's taking place. Some of you are connected to dragon energy. Like I said, Tiamat energy did come through. I feel like some of you have this ability to raise the dragon, or you are a dragon, or you are a dragon tamer, or you have some sort of ability here. But again, radical expansion, this could be expansion of some sort of gift or something of that nature. But you know, it is a time for radical ways of being and thinking, and you can start by granting yourself the freedom and creativity to be you. Okay, again, there's something that is unleashing in you. Okay, could be dragon energy. I'm getting again snake energy, you know. So unleash your inner rainbow dragon and unapologetically claim your heart-based empowerment and radiantly unconventional gifts. You can be as big as your energy wants to be. Let go of limiting stories and take up all the space you need. Have fun unleashing who you are. As bold and radical as your ideas or offerings might be, they could be just what the world is waiting for. What the world wants. Be the masterpiece your soul always wanted you to be. Again, all this time you've been doing this freaking jump on this vault. This time it's going to stick. Don't limit yourself. Don't think because something didn't work, because that door wasn't ready to open for you at that time. All things matter, okay? And all things change. Okay, the path of least resistance, all right? Remember the universal laws, okay? Just understand that there's no point in resisting change. What you thought may have been what was for you could have evolved into something else, and you found yourself at a different spot. Okay, that's why the world is out here twice, right? Then we have as you raise your vibration, realm bridger, and explore different states of consciousness, you may experience phenomena you believed only happened in fantasy stories. Through meditation and journeying, we invite a greater awareness of subtle realities. These realms can be amazing places to bring through pioneering ideas and creativity. This card is about bridging the seen and unseen. Just as water changes from solid to gas to liquid, we can catch the intangible in other forms. Metaphors, codes, or even maths can form the path of the visionary. From the mind and the heart, visions can merge into matter, dreams outside the box. It's time to create the foundation of our realities in a fresh, new way. This brings about this show someone was telling you about. It's called, oh my goodness, I can't think of it now. It's about, it'll come to me, but it's about this Cambridge student who wanted to crack the code of prime numbers, and only one other student had done this before, maybe 30, 40, 50 years before, and it was like CIA or some sort of high level agents watching that individual, drove them crazy, trying to get their work, trying to get their codes and how they crack the code of the prime numbers, right? And the first person ended up committing suicide, or they killed the person, but they made it look like suicide. They did whatever they could to take this person out so that they could get access to this person's work, how they cracked the code of the prime numbers. And she knew that they were targeting her. So she changed it all up. She changed it up and they were left with nothing. So decades later, this boy, this other guy comes in and he is in on it. He's like, he gets, you know, it's like Aquarian energy, right? Like this Uranus energy. He's this genius, and he's, you know, understanding like the universe speaks through these numbers, and like, you know, it's patterns to everything. And you know, he told his professor about what his work and what he's working on, how he's trying to crack the code of prime numbers. And this professor got real weirded out, and you know, I think knew about the first person that tried to crack it and was trying to protect this guy from going on that same road. And I'm not going to do a spoiler alert. I'm not going to ruin it if you haven't seen the show, but that's the gist of it. You would get that from the trailers, I think. But the point I'm trying to make is that there's something here that you've been working on, and it's like you are about to stick the landing, you're about to crack the code. But at the same time, you have watchers that don't want you to crack this code, because listen, again, to crack the code of the prime numbers would be like, again, numbers are everything, and there would be no secrets, right? You would have to be able to like crack all kinds of codes and numbers, and the FBI and the elites, they don't want that. Okay, so again, someone doesn't want you to jump to the moon, the true moon, and become the ruler of eternity. All right, so you know, yeah, there's something that, you know, is about to crack, you know, and when it cracks, this copious energy is coming in plentiful and bountiful for you. Okay, so those were your divine guidance messages. Now let's get into your actual spread. Okay, you have the Eight of Wands, the World, and the Seven of Cups, with the faded overall energy being the World. Okay, of course, the faded overall energy, it could affect anyone in a circumstance or situation. We're getting fixed signs here. Okay, we're getting all four corners of the earth. We're getting, you know, this, you know, having the world in your hands, infinite possibilities. You know, there's a cycle that's complete. It's the final destination. Okay, it's you know, lessons have been learned. Saturn is rewarding you. Someone could be going through a Saturn return. Someone could be in their like 30s, like 30. Someone could be 60. But the world is coming to some sort of realization about something, getting the closure that you need, or moving on without closure. Okay, you're about to attain something. You're about to be rewarded for all of your hard work from the universe. Or again, for many of you, it's you've accomplished something. Okay, you're moving on up to the east side, to that deluxe apartment in the sky high. So again, it's ascension, and again, it's some sort of promotion or exhalation. I don't know if that's even a word. I don't know why that came out. Exhalation, exaltation, ascension, exhalation. What is that even? Waiting to exhale. Anyway, the world is also movement. It's also moving. It's also the World Wide Web. Okay, it's also a world view of something. Okay, it's moving out of restrictions, and that's the overall energy of this message in general. Okay, so as you're moving into this new cycle, you can expect something very bountiful, okay, to take place for you after a period of taking a lot of notes, trying to put it all together. Okay, even with doing all that, you still felt like there was something missing. That one piece is coming in for you. That one piece is coming in. profusely, right? It's like a free reign or an open channel, right? Like profusely. Something's profusely coming in, okay? So, with your message, your 3-card spread, we have the 8 of Wands, okay? With the first card out. And again, it's a divine blessing, right? A divine blessing of movement, right? I think Mars is finally coming out of retrograde, moving forward, not like held bound, in a slow moving emotional Cancer, like maybe feeling stuck to your home, maybe feeling stuck to your emotion, maybe feeling stuck to someone. Okay, it could be Cancer, could be an Aries, could be whoever, but it could be a job, it could be a family, it could be whatever. Okay, but it's like getting out. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Gotta let it show. I'm coming. Right? The world. But anyway, a divine blessing of creativity, of movement, of, again, this card kept talking about like some sort of ecstatic, the sacral energy, some sort of ecstatic conception, letting yourself drop into passion, intimacy, and loving connection, okay, with whatever you are birthing into the world, right? Again, it could be something creative that you do. With the world, you could have a platform of some sort, okay? So, you can be someone who is very creative, that is very gifted in what you create, whether it's art, whether it's music, whether it's something in the beauty industry, whether it's something that's connected to alchemy, right? You can be a chef, you can be anything, really. You could be a reader. You could be someone very spiritually connected, right? Wands, right? You could be a Queen of Wands. If you're a Sagittarius, you are a Queen of Wands. You could be a Leo, or have Leo highly aspected in your chart somewhere. You can have Aries highly aspected in your chart somewhere. But at the end of the day, the Queen of Wands holds the wand. She's the queen that holds the wand. All right. So, and on the bottom of the deck, after I pulled the 3 cards, is the King of Wands staring at me right now. Okay, very, very intensely. This King of Wands that is coming through for you is very, very intense. This is someone who has a strong vision. This could be you, okay? This could be you embodying something that's bringing in your masculine and feminine energies. This could be someone that's coming towards you, okay? This King of Wands energy could just represent leadership or business of some sort. But back to the Ace of Wands, okay? A spiritual gift is coming your way, or some actual thing you're creating is finally taking off, okay? Ideas are flowing towards your soul, okay? Towards your soul's purpose, towards your soul's meaning. Again, there could be some sort of sexual healing that takes place for some of you, okay? Again, remember my little clause about that earlier, but this Ace of Wands is telling you to follow your passions, because rich potential for growth, okay, is here at this time, okay? But also with the Ace of Wands, you must be aware of pitfalls, okay? You don't want to rush in, but at the same time, the universe is giving you free reign to go, okay? Or there is a free flow of something that's coming in for you, okay? Then you have the World coming out, okay? Now I'm going to bring it all together with all of these cards coming out together with the Ace of Wands, the World, and the Seven of Cups. It's just clearly talking about, like kind of just what I just said. You have this excitement, it's the end of delays, and there's something, a new beginning that's starting as well. There's some sort of movement, there's some sort of travel, but I feel like there's someone that's watching. There's something that's watching that doesn't want you to jump to the true moon and rule for eternity. Yeah. And again, so that's being mindful of pitfalls, because with the Seven of Cups, I feel like it's in the upright position that you are emotionally balanced. You are very emotionally balanced, and you have a lot of options, and you are emotionally balanced to make the right choice. Okay. There's so many things that are available as the veil is lifting. Okay. But there are possibly certain things that you need to be mindful about. And it could be something with your dreams. Okay. I'll tell you guys about a dream I had, right? So it could have something to do with your childhood. It could have something to do with a child, but not taking your eyes off something for a split second, right? There was a dream where someone took their eyes off of the child for a split second. The child can represent a child, your child, your inner child. It could represent you as a child, something that was repressed. But someone took their eyes off the child for a split second, and then they turned back around. The child was gone. The child ended up in the space with a bunch of other kids, where one of the children got taken advantage of. The person who lost the child went and found the child and confronted the quote-unquote supervisionary person over this group of children, and the person was very demonic. They were very dismissive. They didn't care. The child admitted that there was some foul play going on, that certain aspects of their clothing was removed, but the child was repressing what they really wanted to say, and the child promised that they would tell the full story. And then I woke up, so this could represent something that is repressed, or something that you're coming to knowledge about in your dreams. Okay, there could be someone that you are trying to avoid at all costs, because their energy is just off. Okay, but they're kind of squirming their way towards you. If you're seeing someone in your dream, and in the dream you're kind of like, that's someone in your waking life that you need to avoid. That could be the one individual, or connected to this group of individuals, or whatever this represents for you, that's kind of watching, maybe possibly evil eyeing, something that you are moving towards, something that you're doing online, something that you are about to start. Okay, trying to create some sort of illusion in your choosing. Okay, now I see a snake, I see a castle, I see stacks on stacks on stacks of gold. I see a woman with a fox. Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. Yeah, I feel like someone may have tried a destiny swap or do something. That cycle is so done. It's so over. The world's out here twice, okay? You're not going to make the wrong choice. You are there. You are literally and bountifully stepping into a whole new space here, okay? But with the World card that came out after the Eight of Wands, the world can be a scary place, but all things have a natural cycle. As one thing grows and influence, another thing diminishes. This is what someone's afraid of. Someone's afraid of being diminished, okay? The world contains all things. It cannot be reduced or expanded, only rearranged. All are welcome and have a place in this completion. Someone doesn't want to be in the place that they are, in this completion, in your reality. Okay? This could be a fixed sign. But you're about to be awarded, okay, something here. And again, as you're walking out the door, okay, of this position, this job, whatever you're leaving behind, you could be met with some sort of resistance, okay? It may not be anything like forceful or major, but again, that's why it's important to know that the present moment is your most powerful point of power, okay? So whatever comes up at that last moment, all you have to do is breathe and get into the 0 point energy, okay? And understand what it is. Understand your power. And understand that nothing can touch you. Nothing can affect you. You're at your purest form in the now moment. Don't let anything try to crop up and guilt trip you. Don't let anything try to crop up and make you have anxiety about what you're doing in the future. And it doesn't matter. Okay? Your point of power is in the now. Okay? You are present. And you are free in this moment. Okay? So that brings us to this energy of temptation. All right, with the 7 of Cups. Someone's going to try to swivel their way into the astral, your dreams. Maybe, or someone's trying to swivel their way, okay, into your energy, because they don't like the fact that they're being phased out. They don't want to be that part in the world. They don't want to be that part in the big picture of it all, right? They couldn't diminish you, so they know that they're diminished, and they don't like the way that feels or the way that sounds. They won't accept what is profusely, and I mean profusely, flowing in towards your soul. The rewards are bountiful, okay? Absolutely. So, again, there's a King of Wands of significance here, okay? Fire sign energy coming through, you or them, Aries, Leo, Sag. We have big sign energy. We also have Scorpio energy with the 7 of Cups. That is Venus in Scorpio. So yeah, I mean, you're emotionally prepared to make these choices. Prepare for some last minute hiccups, you know, just temptations, something, someone, some entity, some force trying to keep you from jumping into the moon and ruling for eternity, wanting to kind of knock you off your horse. What's the word I'm looking for? Murky, muddle your vision, okay? And stagnate your flow, but it's impossible, okay? Like I said, the Ace of Wands, the world, the 7 of Cups, copious energy. You know, the world is here twice. You know, there's, again, honor your vision, trust your instincts, trust your power. You are the King of Wands, or you embody that energy, or someone is coming in with that energy. Again, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. This could be a match. This could be something very, very powerful, very, very sexual, very, very honoring and healing of the sacral chakra. Okay, this could be some sort of important clearing from a archangel of the sun, that is enhancing you, Starseer, enhancing you, allowing you, engaging you, and encouraging you to continue bridging realms and tapping into your inner dragon so that you can be as big as your energy wants to be, so that you can stop letting go of limiting stories and take up all the space that you were destined to take up, okay? And be not only the work in progress, but the masterpiece your soul always wanted to be. Your potential outcome here is you could be a young woman, or there could be a young woman of significance, okay? Someone could be blonde, someone could have silver hair, someone could have gray hair, silvery, dyed hair, whatever the case may be. They're saying to be careful when seeing someone with possibly these characteristics, okay? A friend will be unknowingly harmful to you. They're saying for you to forgive, right? Again, that's that energy that's kind of ramping up as you're about to take off, okay? Forgive them, for they know not what they do. Some of them do know what they do. It doesn't matter. Forgiveness is for you, right? You're not going to get pulled in or sucked in. You're going to breathe. Inhale in a 4 count, exhale in a 4 count, because your point of power is in the present moment, and you're not going to be pulled out of your vibration for anything or anyone. Not right now, where you're in this powerful 8 of Wands world, 7 of Cups energy. You have so many options, okay? And a gift will be offered. Refuse it. Again, temptation. You're emotionally balanced to make the proper choices. For some of you, this is moving, this is a home, this is a business, this is an opportunity, this is love, this is something. But for some of you, whatever someone's maybe offering you with a wand is a hell no. Most of you who are chosen starseeds, you're not even dabbling in any of that. But some of you may be with your divine partner already. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but it says a gift will be offered, or refuse it, okay? All right. From a young woman, you could be the young woman either way. We also have a married woman, okay? They're saying that someone needs to refuse some food from someone they're married to, okay? You could be married, but you could be with a karmic. Your married partner could be karmic, okay? Period. So someone is being encouraged not to eat something, okay? Someone could wear I don't know, particularly just like to wear polka dots. Someone could have finger waves, okay? But someone's whipping up something that's not gonna be good, okay? There's someone's trying to pull someone in or do some sort of, blood ritual or something. I don't know. Take it as you will. But a woman will soon invite you to her home. In this case, your discernment is needed because you're being encouraged to go, right? This could be you inviting someone to your home. It could be someone inviting you to their home. This could be someone that could be very benevolent, that, is wanting to work with you or talk with you or share something with you, okay? But this is separate from the cooking message. It says you may quarrel with a dear friend, okay? So keep that in mind as we're talking about some sort of temptation right at this very ending. Like you could be, again, packing your bags at work because you're about to leave, or you could be getting ready to walk out of the marriage. You've been back and forth, but you made your decision. Whatever the case may be, a cycle's closed. It's done. But whoever you're quarreling with is the one that doesn't want you to be in your feminine energy, whether you're male or female, to tap in, to be receptive, to be tapped into your magic, to jump into the moon and rule for eternity. They don't want that. They don't want whatever this is for you. They don't want you tapping into your dragon energy, okay? And it says a woman is going to tell you a lie. that will hurt you, okay? And then we have also the number 6. Someone could be born in June. We have 10. Someone could be born in October. Someone could be a Libra or Scorpio, okay, in connection with that woman cooking, or whoever this woman is going to be telling someone a lie, or if someone could be getting divorced from someone, or even if someone wants to invite you to their home and they're encouraging you to go. All these energies are surrounding the number 10, okay? Again, it's around something that's ending, right? A completion. Someone doesn't want you to be able to make the right choice, because in one hand they're saying go, a woman's going to invite you to their home, go. This is something that's benevolent. This is something that's going to be good. But then you also have to be mindful that there's someone who's going to tell you a lie that's going to hurt you, and there's also someone cooking up something to kind of trap you, or to do some spell work on you. And then you also have a quarrel with a dear friend around that 10 energy, right? It could be a blessing or a curse, period. But again, we have 10 energy, Libra, Scorpio. We have also the 10th house, okay? Something to do with someone's father, or what you do outside the home. This is what the quarrel could be about, okay? What you do for work, how you make money, how you're seen in the world, period, okay? When it comes down to this next energy, it says the best friend you have will help you. A wedding sooner than you expect. It could be in June, okay? This could be, again, surrounding a Cancer or surrounding a Gemini. This could be something to do with the 6th house. Also could be Virgo, possibly. But, you know, your residual income, things you can avoid, taxes, your health, things of that nature, the 6th house, your routine, okay? There could be something that's lightening up around this energy, right? Cornucopia, copious, you know, something bountiful, right? It says the best friend you have will help you, and happiness from an unexpected source. All right, so those are the energies that we have, and we are going to pull one card here for the potential outcome. What's the potential outcome? We have death, okay? Scorpio energy, major arcana number 13, okay? This is a death to a karmic relationship. This is a death to a karmic cycle, okay? This is the end and the beginning, okay? So again, like I told you in the beginning of the reading, something about something changing its spots, something about, you know, letting go of anything dense, and, you know, being prepared, right, with this full moon in Libra, ruled by Venus, to move into the new moon in Taurus, which is ruled by Venus, okay? And it's an ending and it's a new beginning, okay? From the full moon in Libra to the new moon in Taurus, it's an ending and a beginning, okay? So don't resist what's falling away right now, because something beautiful is about to bloom. Cornucopia, baby. Cornucopia. Copious energy, okay? The horn of plenty is yours, and spiritual gifts are about to pour in profusely for you, okay? So I keep hearing that song, running up that hill, it's you. You're running up that hill, the potential outcome is the Death card, okay? Again, transformation. And, you know, whatever's ending is leading to something really powerful, a metamorphosis of sorts, okay? This could be someone transitioning, okay? It could be whatever this constant temptation has been, or whatever has been constantly trying to create temptations, or whatever that's been constantly trying to prevent you from jumping into the moon and ruling for eternity, whatever's been trying to, again, the same way the matriarchy ended, like been trying to have power and control. It's the end of that, okay? It's the end of that. It's a transition. You're reinventing yourself in some way. Some of you could be having a makeover that's very, very, you know, mundane. I know I don't usually talk about mundane things, but a makeover somehow is coming through. But it could be very metaphorical. It's like, again, it's like something being completely being remade. It's like the whole earth being completely remade. It's like your whole chakra system is being remade, something like that. Okay, but yeah, it's like some sort of inevitable change. Okay, maybe this inevitable change is happening because some being is actually leaving this place, because that's the only way that they were going to ever stop interfering with your ascension, and you're free of something, okay? This could be something within you as well. It could be something that's been holding you back since eons ago, since your childhood, okay? Something is just complete. It's complete. And right below that, we have temperance here, okay? Earth and water, pleasure and pain, life and death, everything in moderation. Okay, your life is in the balance, all right? This is definitely about, yep, temperance with the Three of Swords in reverse, coming out of something, literally, coming out of some curse has been broken. Like there's something that you're free of in terms of maybe a father figure or some sort of emperor in reverse, or this possibly a unawakened masculine, a twin flame that's been cut out, that's fallen from grace, that's been dissolved from your energy, right? Something has tried to have a hold on you, but somehow something's broken. You're free of something here, okay? Of a system, possibly, of this job, whatever it is, you're free, okay? Three of Swords with the Temperance. This is like completely, something's been completely severed. Okay, you've healed, right? You've healed from something. Someone couldn't get away with something. You outsmarted someone. You know, you saw through some deception, betrayal, the pretenses, whatever it is. You are seeing through it. Someone's going to be taking accountability for something here. Again, someone's going to be coming up at the very last minute, like I told you, trying to create illusions in your dreams or in real life, right? You are emotionally balanced to make these choices that you're making, and someone's going to be coming through at the very last minute as you're packing your bags, like, oh my gosh, trying to minimize their role in something, or whatever the case may be. But again, let it go, let it die. Let it go, let it die. Why? Because you're about to fly. You are about to fly, and you have so much angelic protection around you. You are temperance. You are the alchemist, right? You know, so someone is laying down their sword, okay? Someone here is possibly being reborn, or someone is actually maybe having an awakening, okay, through all of this. But that's the potential outcome here. 4, there's going to be 13 reduces to 4, you know, 14, the temperance reduces to 5, 4, 5. So something is actually transitioning the way that it should. Everything is the way that it should. Change is the way that it should be. And this is something that everyone is going to see. It's all out there for the world to see. There's something here about transparency, and that's where we're going to end it. Take from the message as you will. I feel like we should get one card to end this message. Oh yeah, divine advice to end the message for Sagittarius placements. Show me clearly. me clearly, we have a cosmic connection. Number 11, there you go. Justice is here. 11, someone has a life path number of 11. Someone could be born in the 11th month. Someone could be a Scorpio or a Sag. Okay, this is about the 11th house. This is about something that you do outside in the world, the community. Something's about to change swiftly. So you could have your North Node in the 11th house, okay? Someone could have, wow, I just know that there is something here about the 11th house, Aquarius energy, star energy, right? All that you need is within you, embracing new ideas, and you're moving into a peaceful space among stars like yourself, okay? And that could just represent whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you're from. You are about to align, okay? Something is coming in powerfully for you at this time, okay? You're moving through a portal, and that's just the way it is, right? The death card. Things will never be the same. Your divine advice in the message here is cosmic connection. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. This card brings the message of divine support and illumination. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels with greater understanding, insight, and perception. It is no coincidence that you are finding yourself in sync with new people whose vibrations are at a similar frequency to your own. These new connections are bringing you greater clarity and reflecting the radiant light within you. Yes, there are challenges that surround you, challenges that can really tug at the heartstrings, but please understand that these challenges come to you at this time to help you grow and evolve to higher states of consciousness. The universal energy of love has sent beautiful, light-filled souls to guide your way and assist you through this transition. Not only do you have these powerful and wonderful earthly guides, but also the assistance of loving cosmic guides from a higher dimension. You are a visionary of love, and through the raising of your own vibration, you will assist others to awaken. Spirit sees your hunger and desire for change. It sees your passion and thirst for planetary healing. Rest assured, your dreams and visions will come to fruition. But first, your own vibration and light needs to be raised. This opportunity comes to you through the challenges you currently face. You see, dear one, the understanding gained from these challenges and the healing they bring will be the precursor to your own increased light. Keep going and know you are not alone during this time. Okay? Affirmation: I am illuminated, inspired, and grateful for this opportunity to expand in the light of pure consciousness. Your associated chakras: the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown. Okay? I had a vision of love, and it was all that you've given to me. I realized the dream, and I visualized the love that came to be. I feel so alive. I'm so grateful that I received the answer that heaven has sent down to me. That's exactly what's happening for you, okay? Like they said, you are not alone. I am here with you. Though we're far apart, you're always in my heart, okay? And that's what your guides are telling you. You are not alone. You are all that you seek. And the guidance that you seek is you, okay? So what they're trying to let you know is that dip your hands in the powder, clap them off a little bit, run down that ramp, do your somersault off of that vault, and this time, I promise you, it's gonna stick. See in your power. Keep your vibration high now more than ever. Spread love wherever you go, and know that even in the darkest and coldest night of December, remember that you'll be fine. Nothing can stop what's truly divine. Until next time.